back again. I've left the unit, little Robot 3, disassembled for a few hours. We've got a lovely day here, so it's just been airing itself out. Now I'm just going to give you a bit more of an insight into the engine compartment, which I've been wiping out with my only just moist cloth. It's a microfiber, makes it easy. Now basically what I've done here is, you can see I've opened it up. It's nice, bright and sunny where we are now. Sorry if it's upside down, I might do something about that. Here we go. Okay. So, you can see right down into the inside of it. I've been a bit gross and had a good old sniff to see if there's any smell or anything in it. There's a little bit of odour residue inside. Now, most of that I think is really coming from the seals, and I've given them, again with my cloth, a light wipe over, bit, not quite a scrub, but that sort of thing, to try and take off if there's anything on them, because typically any little ridges or residues you might see just a little bit here and there, and anything you leave will build up on the smell. But the unit itself, very easy to clean, not much to get at. Just wipe it over with that damp cloth on this upper section. Do note those, they're the contacts on each side for the bonnet. So if you're having issues with the bonnet which slips in and goes forward, just make sure these contacts are clean and that there's nothing going on there. The other side doesn't have them, that's your little cog. Now, easy to handle, there's a hand grip on the side. These are really light, no problem at all lifting them. Internally, this is where I was talking about the little metal section, and I've just given that a little bit of a wipe over just as preventative maintenance. I did notice when I had a good look inside, you turn it upside down and around, you can see sometimes, depending on what your cat's been doing, the odd drip. Now mostly it's cleaning these areas here where you can see the clear cover and then the electronics underneath. And the left side, as I said, is the one to really have a good look at, because that's the one that will take the residue. But all of that's easy enough to wipe over. It's pretty well protected, so you're not having too much issue about being too delicate. It's more about making sure you're not getting a lot of moisture in and around for the electronics, and don't fiddle with the electronics that are actually on the sensor panel underneath, because if you start sticking things up there, you'll run into trouble with it not telling if the tray is full, which is one of the nice features with this one. It will flash at you when the tray is full. Now again, up underneath, so that's those sensors there. Should be able to see my finger with any luck, and up the top end. And as I said, I had a bit of a sticky and a nose in. I can smell a little bit of residue, but nothing that smells stinky cat particularly, so I'm pretty happy with my cleaning. I had a bit of a look in these cavities down the side, nothing much in there. I guess it depends on how clean, how often you do this, how many cats you've got. So you'll just have to roll with that and see how you go. If you're running one for 5 cats, it's a different story to running one for 1 cat. And I don't do it this thoroughly at all, pretty much ever. Every 5 months I would have estimated with Shadow, the only issue of course being that I have to break it down to take it for demonstrations.